I could totally give up all my dreams, move to some small town in the middle of the country, and create a family with a man who I have to ignore half the things he says because they don't sit right with me. You know, I could do that, and I could succeed at that. But why the fuck would I, right? I've fought for my dream this long. Might as well keep at it. But there's always that.
You make me feel so good.
On my way to go visit my trusty banker, he called me last week and told me that he's no longer my banker because he left the bank. I always find that interesting. It's like, you think you know what's going on with your money, but do ya? Just like when you have kids, you think you know what your kids are doing, but do you? Do you know where your kids really are, or did they just say they went to Johnny's house? You know? Anyway, he wants me to come over to where he is now managing money, so I'm gonna go meet with him, see what's up. He's a really cool guy, so I'll probably do it. Anyway, that happened to me once with my agents. I went to like check out my star meter rating on IMDb or something like that. And when I went to do that, I noticed that my agent wasn't listed under my name anymore. And I was like, what? And so I went to the agent's page and I couldn't find myself on their roster, and I was like, what? So then I just called my agent and I was like, hey, you're off my IMDb. And she was like, oh yeah, hey, no one told you? Yeah, I'm sorry, but we're not gonna be working with you moving forward. And I was like, oh, okay. How long had that been going on, you know? How long did I think I had an agent and I didn't? I mean, it's essentially the same thing now, right? These people say that they're my representation, but like, I don't know what they do. I don't know how into it they are. It's a false sense of security having an agent or having a manager, because at any time they could be not that active, and then they could, you know, my team is great right now, but isn't that shit crazy? You think you know where your kid is, but you don't. I've been really struggling the last couple weeks to feel like I can show up and be accountable and, you know, continue to strive towards being my best self. And part of it is this fucking car, man. I so want a car with air conditioning and a radio that it's really hard to feel like I can show up and be the full me right now when I don't even have some of the basic foundational things that I need. God. Privileged problems, you know? What a dick I sound like, but that's just how I'm feeling. Oh God, life. It's always gonna be something. Right now, you know, it's no AC and no music that's stopping me from feeling good, but one day it's gonna be my husband's not supportive enough, or, you know, I'm too out of shape, or I don't know. It's always something. And that something really distracts from keeping focus on what we actually want, because it's the harder task. It's hard to actually do what you gotta do than it is to just get distracted by these other things that make it easy to justify why you're not doing the big one. I'm just fucking wise today. Man, I lucked out. My banker's a cool dude, you know, and I really trust him. He helps me bank a retirement account that my grandma left to my dad, and then my dad, by default, left to me. So, anyway. I am gonna go to Runyon Canyon, do a little exercising, because I don't want to. I don't want to do it at all, but I think it'll make me feel better. Doing it and doing it and doing it. Ding! I'm almost back at my car. And while that kind of sucked, it wasn't that bad, and I'm just so glad I did it. The trick was just making myself put this freaking outfit on. And then when I was done with my meeting, I was like, well, I should probably go exercise since it's good for my fucking health and I'm already wearing this outfit. So that's the trick that worked for me. I also decided to go somewhere that was on my way home. So it took no extra time to go do that, and it only took 40 minutes out of my day. Now I'm kind of somewhat starting back on the right track of what I want to be up to like a couple times a week. And I was hiking right in front of this guy from this Netflix show that I love. So I was totally eavesdropping on his conversation. I mean, he talks really loud anyways. But that was cool. You know, and I was just imagining the view of my ass being inspirational for him on his hike. I don't know if that's true, but I think it helps my self-esteem, so why not? I'm hungry, fuck.
Sorry, Peach. That's my new friend.
Guess I'm still playing catch up from having been in Texas, because I've just been doing like random chores all day. Days flying by. I did hang up this picture though. If I didn't have so much stuff on my dresser, it'd look really good. I had waited months. I was gonna have Dylan help me hang it. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck that. There's no reason I can't hang that up myself. So I did. Hey, guess what? I made a crepe for dinner. Crepes have kind of always been my thing. Ever since I went to go look at colleges and I found this really cool crepe place by the school I was thinking about going to in Boston. It's important to do little things to make you happy, so that's why I did that. I also ran out of bread, so I was like, I gotta make some kind of dough to put this stuff in. Got some fancy ass cheese in there, Humboldt fog. I'm back to shopping for cars online. I might not get a Mini now. I don't know, is 2 doors impractical? It's expensive to fix that car. I'm looking at Scions now. I think you know what time it is. Time for another crepe. I tried something new with this one. I cooked an egg in it. I hope it worked. I don't want no raw egg. Let's see what's up. It worked.
You make me feel so